Let's take a peek. It's called Catching Light. It's a wireless sensor lighting. One-handed instructions. Charging light, motion sensor, USB charging port, logo area, touch switch. Oh, I see on the front. Hanging string. Ah, I was wondering what that was. LED light area. Figure 1. Okay. So, the box is pretty cool. Whenever I get a box that is magnetically closed, I automatically think it's going to be awesome. So, it's a little, there's the on button. That looks like that's the hanging thing. It's a USB charger for your, you can charge it off your phone. Let me make sure nothing else is in there. Negative. Nothing. But I can tell you this, that I will keep this box because that is an awesome box. So, let's see. So let's turn it on. Maybe it needs to be charged. Oh. Oh, you can make it lighter, dim, darker, darker, darker. Hey, let's go into a dark room. Hey, follow me in a dark room. Okay. Sounds like everything's okay. I'll follow you in a dark room. So now we're in a dark room. So there it is. It actually is giving off quite a bit of light, if you can see there. So then, so sensor, and then it looks like you can dim it off. Hey, oh, it looked like it was flashing there for a minute. There it's really dim. So we'll back up so you can see it. Still pretty light, but let me see if I can get rid of this. There it is. So, yeah, so it's got pretty, now it's brighter. So it really lights the room up. So I think that's as bright as it gets. Oops, sorry, that's my finger. Oh, no, that's me, finger. So I think that's as bright as it gets. Let me back up. So it's really bright. So as you can see, I took my finger off the flasher. That was what the flash was. So if you don't want it on, you just turn it off and then turn it on again. So, and so if you wanted to hang it on the wall, you could hang it on the wall. And then as you walk by, you know, you could just like hand wave at it and it would turn on. So for like bathrooms, or if this was the baby's room, then, you know, let's say it's just sitting here by the fish tank. And, you know, you come in, the baby's crying, and you have to change a diaper, and I don't know about you, but I can't stand it when you turn the light on in the middle of the night for something. It's so hard to get back to sleep because it has awoken your brain. So it's really it's a nice design. It's like not intrusive, if that's the right word. You know, it's just so simple and elegant that it's just like a piece of art on your dresser. So it doesn't look that bad in here. There's the Zen fish tank and the nightlight. So that's nice. Especially because my son, there's no nightlight in here. He doesn't like the bright lights. He can't sleep with the bright lights. So that would be perfect. So if you shut it off on the dim light, it turns back on the dim. So watch. I turned it off. It's dim. And then you turn it back on, it's dim. So whatever you turn it off at, high, medium, low, that's what it's going to turn on. So that's a good idea because you wake up, you got to go to the bathroom, it may even turn on as you walk by. I don't know. Let's give it a whirl. No, you definitely have to do a hand swipe to turn it on. I was wondering if it would catch it, but if it was hanging on the wall, it would see you walk by and it would turn on. So that would be your option. It has the little hanging cord on the back. Let's take a look. So this is for hanging. If you hung it up on the wall, when you walked by, it would see you and turn on. So it seems to be getting brighter because I was touching it. That is bright. So there's the lightest. And that's what would work for us. So there are several places in our life. This is our nightlight in the hallway. If I hung it in the hallway, then when we walked by, I actually don't like that on all the time because it worries me. It worries me that it could start a fire because it doesn't have a light sensor. It's just on 24/7 every day. It's on. So if I hung this out here, when we walk by, it'll turn on and we don't have to worry about that. The same within the bathroom. We don't, look at that mess over there. Oh, I got to figure out what I want to do with all that stuff. It drives me nuts. Hey, that's me. If you needed it for the bathroom, you know, you could do the same thing. You could hang it up. It just depends on your family's needs, but for us, it is either going to end up in the hallway, over here someplace hanging. I may put it right above my thermostat. It has the kind of the look of and this is going to sound crazy, like an old-fashioned fire alarm. They're not old-fashioned. They're on the wall everywhere, but you know what I'm saying. So I was thinking, I have my painting here. See the bear? That's my husband's urn. And there's the teddy bear looking over my husband's urn. You can even see his face in the teddy bear. My husband's mustache. If you look really hard, he's in there. But yeah. Anyway, oh, I got sidetracked. So we're back on the lamp. I love that it's a motion sensor. Nice. So it just depends on what your family's needs are. For me, I think the best bet is going to be to hang it in the hallway. And then, not only that, right down below is a power outlet. So when it's time to charge, I can just pop a phone charger piece down there and plug it in. It does not come with the charger piece that you plug into the outlet. It does just come with this, but it's pretty long. So you could charge it, you could plug it into your computer, or you could just use one of your phone things. Like I have so many, because every time I get a new phone, I get a new charger plug. So I've got lots. They're all throughout my house, so it's not a problem for me. But if it is a problem for you, the dollar store and Five Below actually sell the car charger pieces separate. They sell the charger that you plug into the wall, and then they sell the cords separate too. So depending on what you need, the dollar store and Five Below have all that. So again, this is called Catching Light, and it comes with the USB charger, just the cord, and it comes with the light. And it was pretty. This little circle here was actually over that. It was just a pretty, a nice presentation. Whoops, sorry about my hand there. One thing that I loved about their promotion, their advertising, was that to tell, kind of like to show your kids that they're magic. They're a magician. They're magic. Because all your kid has to do is hands over, it turns on, it turns off. So, you know how kids are. They would love that. I'm going to turn more lights out. Telling your child, oh my God, you turned that on. Babies would just, I mean, that's just the kind of stuff that children love, you know? And it could be the kind of thing that when they get bigger, you could be like, remember when I used to tell you that you were magic and you used to turn that light on? And they'll be like, yes. And, you know, they'll end up doing something like that to their kid. And it'll become like a family tradition. Not a tradition, but, you know what I mean. I can't remember what I did to my oldest son that was weird. And then when he grew up, it was just like a funny thing that we still kid about. I was talking about how when Kenny was young, I can't remember something weird that I taught him that was totally fictitious. But like there's a lamp, I have this lamp that I was doing a video on, and it's a motion sensor. So when you pass your hand over it, it turns on. So I was saying that little children, you could be like, oh, you're magic, you turned it on. You know, and kids would love that. I was trying to remember what weird thing I have done to Kenny
to make him like he is now.
To make him like he is now. What about you? What weird thing did I do to you? Oh, God.
Stick your hand over my belly button.
Oh, yes. There is my 16-year-old son. And my 2-year-old puppies. Three. Hey, puppies. Hey, Mom. So when Cordell was little, I used to tease him that when I put my finger over his belly button, that he couldn't breathe. To this day, if I put my finger over his belly button, he feels like he's suffocating. He can't breathe.
Suffocating just thinking about it.
Nah, thanks, Mom. So yeah, like that's like, I guess that's not a great tradition, but it's just something that was funny that I used to. I know I did something to my older son too, and I just can't remember what it was. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I didn't hurt my kids because I teased him that when I put my finger on his belly button, it closed his airway.
It didn't hurt too bad.
It didn't hurt too bad. Just even now that he's 16, that if you put your finger over his belly button, he feels like I need air. So, am I a bad mother?
Yes, but that's not why. Just sharing the other thing.
Shut up. Anyway, it's fun. So, as I was saying, with this light out here, it's something nice that your kid can think like, wow, I'm magic. Look what I did. I turned on the light. It's nice, you know? It's not like I taught my kid that I was practically killing him by putting my finger over his belly button. I wish I could remember I have a 30-year-old son, and I know I did something weird to him. I am silly. I am extremely silly. I am extremely wacky. What did I do to the older one? What did I do to the older one? I don't remember. I'll let you know one day. I'll have to ask him what did I do to him, because he'll remember. But anyway, yeah. You should try that with your kid. Just tease them that when you put your finger over their belly button that, they can't breathe. And it's funny, the reaction, because your mind is so powerful that you start to believe it, even though there's no way that putting your finger over your belly button closes off your airway. But your mind is so powerful that you just mention it and your mind picks up on it. So, I was just having fun, and now that he's older, it's a joke. So, this catching light is just a very elegant motion censored light, and I will put their link underneath the video so that you can go check it out. She's a really nice lady, and I'm thinking she invented it. The one that I think I'm talking to the one who created this light, and I love it. I love that it is like an elegant design. It's going to fit in anywhere. To hang it on the wall, I can then put stuff around it. You can put it inside something, like if you have. Anyway, I got cut off because my phone decided that I had talked enough. So, like I said, you could put it anywhere. If you have a filigreed kind of box that it fits in, that would even be pretty, and still, when you walk by, it's going to turn on. So, it's very beautiful, elegant, and for us, it's going to take the place of a night light that's on 24/7 that actually makes me nervous. It was a oil burner, but now there's like a candle in there. I don't know. I don't like that it's on all the time, so the fact that that's a motion sensor light that you turn on and off with your hand as you go by is a good idea for us. So it'll save money. The fact that it's not batteries, it is a rechargeable battery that you plug in with a USB is going to save you money because you're not feeding batteries to it. So anyway, I will put the link underneath.